friends, my name is Rupinder and welcome to our YouTube channel, Wonderful Conversations. So today we are going to talk about something which humans are also in the category of, but sometimes don't think that much about it. And it took me a while to think about it in a concrete way, and to change my thoughts a little bit. So today we are going to talk about animals. So what are animals? Is human an animal? There is a lot of debate in US, and the whole creationism debate is creationism and intelligent design, the whole anti-evolution debate. I think the main pain point is the fact that Charles Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection and variation is basically telling you that human is an animal. We are in this web of life where we are related to even the tiniest bacterium as well as chimpanzees. We are kind of evolved hairless, or at least less hairy apes. So do you think we should accept our role as one of the pinnacles of creation and apart from all the animals, or should we accept our role as one of the animals in the biosphere? And if the latter is the case, that is, we are one of the animals, we are one of the primates, we are one of the great apes, what kind of ethical implications does that have for our treatment of animals? So animals, as you know, they are used to feed us, they are used to clothe us in terms of fur and wool, and to entertain us. Yeah, that has an interesting history. We keep them as pets, where we leash them to their neck, which is kind of brutal, kind of cruel. But only if you accept the latter view. If you think of yourself as the pinnacle of creation and all the earth is for you to devour, then there's nothing much you can do or think about it. So the book we are going to talk about today is one of the classics of animal movement, and the book that introduced the concept of speciesism. So this term is analogous to racism, where we think our race, white or black or brown, is better than the others. And in speciesism, the concept is that human species has the rights above any other class of animals. So this book is about the Australian philosopher Peter Singer, called Animal Liberation. This book was released in 1975 and has been almost 50 years, 40 plus years at least, to be released, and it has had a huge impact on the way we think about animals and how we mistreat and brutally maim and kill animals for our pleasure, for our profit. And this is a heartbreaking book if you really put your heart into it, and this is at least a thought-provoking book. So the book has 4 or 5 chapters, and the chapters are really detailed, and it makes for a painful reading if you really think about it. And the whole idea can also be looked at in the movie Earthlings, which was released in 2005 and made a huge splash in the documentary world and movie world. It was narrated by Joaquin Phoenix, who was an actor in Gladiator, if you remember. So pretty interesting book. It talks about how we mistreat animals when we farm them on animal farms, for example, for meat, for poultry, for our eggs, for chicken, and their plight is heartbreaking. Also, because I am a scientist, I am a teacher also, and I teach biology, so it was also interesting to see how in the name of research we mistreat lot of sentient conscious animals who also have a desire to be happy, who have a desire to be free from suffering, but in the name of research, and also a big part of that research is also testing for cosmetics, for example. We, for example, put harmful noxious chemicals into their eyes just so that we can have our next favorite brand of deodorant or lipstick or nail polish or whatever, what have you. So it really makes us think about the choices we are making, and the choices we are making with our money, because when we pay for that product, we are encouraging that. So I am not a vegan, just to be clear, not yet, and I have certainly eaten meat of different flavors over the past few years, but it has made me rethink about my life choices. So I hope this book also provokes some thought-provoking questions in your head also. And if you like the book, please give it a read. It's an amazing book. It's a little bit quite too detailed on the torture and the mistreatment of animals, but I think that's the mirror that we should see sometimes. It can be a little bit down on you. It can be down putting for a while, but I think it is a very humane book also. So if you get a chance, please go through this book. This is called Animal Liberation by Peter Singer, who is a professor of philosophy and ethics at Princeton University. And if you like our video, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, subscribe to our channel, and hope to see you soon. Thank you very much for watching this video.